Baby got rained on, snowed on.
The old faith will start right up, hopefully. Start.
Yes.
What happened?
Diagnosis.
Just by looking at it, and by the way it sounds when you start it, she sounds hurt.
He's hurting. So, you see how it's like pumping out this smoke from the,
Here, let me see. We'll give it a couple runs and then we'll shut it off and we'll explain.
Alright.
So these are 100% warmed up. Look at the spark plug wire. Just watch them. I think the spark plug. Look, look.
That blow by, baby.
But did you see the spark plug wire?
Yeah, like it's
popping
pop up.
The only way that can happen is, is that spark plug's probably loose and it's blowing combustion through the. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the spark plug's loose.
Click it? No clicky click?
I don't know. I gotta get the spark plug socket.
No clicky click, huh?
No, it doesn't click in.
Hey, man. It's good for 11.3 though.
So, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like smoke coming out the vent tube, and the black box that's behind the block, it's like a PCV box pretty much, is blowing smoke out of it, and then that usually either means there's a blow by going by the rings, so maybe like we got a broken ring, or yeah, there's something definitely. She's not happy.
She's not happy.
When you go to start it, it sounds a little weak too. It sounds like she's low compression.
All right, I'm back. What happened? What happened when I was gone? You did a compression check?
Here, let me reset it before you guys can see, so you guys get an idea of what we're looking at. I know 3 compression textures looks a little ridiculous, but
that's hard, cuz. We go he's extra anal. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna double.
3 of them.
He's like, I'm gonna double, triple check the compression on these things. All right, you gonna crank it over?
So I'm gonna crank it over, and you guys are gonna see.
All right,
You can see.
This is what back-to-back runs do.
So I guess if you want to tell the audience, when you do a compression test, just have the ignition source either off, computer disconnected, or maybe pull the fuse for the computer. And then just
well, it'll start anyway. There's no spark plugs.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want fuel. But
that was the main thing. So, and then having your foot on the throttle all the way while you're doing a compression test, and just do like
it's hard.
To 10 or count to 5 or however long you want to go.
All right, let's see. Keep going.
You want to keep going?
Oh yeah, one doesn't have any damn compression. Did you reset this one? This is not getting anything.
Oh, did the button get stuck or something?
Maybe.
Or maybe it just doesn't have compression.
That's what 30% within each other, bro.
The battery's almost dead though.
Let's go. I don't see a problem.
No.
A 60.
65.
Look at that. They're all within.
No.
They're all within a couple of percentage of each other, bro.
No, that could be a blown head gasket maybe, or.
Bro, what's the problem, bro? It's a little
smoke coming out there. That's what it's supposed to look like.
That's what it's supposed to look like?
No, not
it's
even.
Like 150, what is this, like 100, and this is like 70?
Yeah.
Oh, she did good though.
She did good.
She did so good.
It could just be a blown head gasket.
Hey, man.
I'm thinking on the hopeful side that it's just a blown head gasket.
Could be.
We'll
Could
pull it
be.
apart. We'll see if the walls is scarred or maybe
She did good.
She did good.
Dude, what was the last run we hit? Like 11.5?
11.5. It was like this, and we didn't even know it. I had a feeling it was, though. When we went to go start it, it sounded a little weak, but
Nah.
yeah, she did 11.5.
She did well. She's hurting, guys.
She's a little hurt.
She's a little hurt. We're gonna have to strip her bare. We're gonna have to strip her bare and then figure out what is wrong with her. We did a compression check. They were excruciatingly off. Now we're gonna see the extent of the damage. This is like back to back, like 9, 10, 11, low 11 runs on this thing.
Yeah.
So it.
Race car life.
Race car life. She did what she had to do, and we have to check what's wrong with her. And let's cross our fingers. Let's see if it's fixable. We are in a dilemma though. Okay. So the dilemma is the engine's hurt, and what do we have? Show what we have.
Oh,
so
we have a backup plan, but this backup plan is kind of a little more than stock.
Right. So we were planning. This is her backup motor.
Yes.
Fully built, as you saw in our videos, the China build. So this is the China build, fully built, GSR, and we're in a dilemma, and we want you to decide. You guys get to decide if we should put this motor in and take it another notch, hit 9s with the Widow,
or stay to the true form of what the Pink Widow was originally meant for, and that was to go 10s with the stock motor.
Yeah, so we're in a dilemma right now. We don't know per se what is wrong with her. It could just be like the block is bad, and it might be an easy fix of just getting a short block, another LS short block for like $100 and throwing her back in. We don't know yet. If the damage is, really, like they dropped, I don't know what's wrong with it, but something's like the head's destroyed, something.
Maybe the blown head gasket, or
it could be something simple as that. But
melted pistons.
We have a backup plan, and we want you guys to tell us in the comments, what should we do? Should we drop in a fully built motor China build in her? It was eventually going to go in her anyway, but what should we do?
Or should we go for our goal of $10.99 with that thing?
So let us know.
Let us know in the comments below. I guess we'll take a vote on it and see how many people say China build, thumbs up, or another stock motor, thumbs up. So
all right.
You guys let us know.
You put all the effort into this one, so let's just, with this one, with our goal of hitting 9s now, we're gonna actually take it to get dyno tuned. I'm gonna fully tune it. Who knows? Maybe we can be the cheapest 9s again. I don't know. So we'll probably have to put a cage in her. So Pink Widow's gonna get some love.
Yeah.
But we have to decide what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, we don't think that the Widow's gonna make it out to IFO, which is about 2 weeks. Chris will be there with White Smoke. What are you planning on running all there?
I'm gonna go the 1150 class on R88s maybe. Or maybe
street tires?
Yeah.
So he's gonna go on street tires, do the 1150 class, trying to win an event with White Smoke. Carlos is planning to hit 9s out there as well. We'll be out there, guys. So everybody from Vegas, we actually have a promo code. It's gonna be on the bottom to enter for to get a discount in Import Face Off. So I believe it's like either $5 off for spectators, $10 off if you're running. So come check us out, say what's up, and see us run out there and hit our goals. So we want to see you out there too. Anyway, we're gonna check out Pink Widow and see what the damage is.
I'm not 100% sure what exactly happened, but in my opinion, it might have been a little too lean, maybe.
Well, you blame my tuning, cuz.
No.
My tuning got us 11.3.
No, that's true. I'm blaming Carlos for driving. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Let us look. What happened? Let us see.
there's oil all up in this motor.
Anything? Scarred cylinder? Nothing?
Surprisingly, no. Let's see if crack the sleeve. Let's take this.
Yeah, let's take the head gasket off.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Crack this cylinder?
No crack sleeves yet. That's crazy.
What's up with that?
Use head gasket. So far, it looks good. Doesn't look like a burst between any cylinders.
We can't really tell that much.
You'd be able to tell. I mean, you can see it between. I was thinking like right here. It doesn't look like it did anything. Like a little damage right here, but it's nothing horrible. Looks pretty good.
What the hell? This thing took 27 pounds of boost, everyone.
You use head gasket that we used, what, twice?
Yep.
And copper spray? Well, I would expect at least like some burnt piston rings. You know, the other thing we'd probably have to do?
Drop the piston?
Pull one of the pistons out and see if the rings are broken. That's the only thing I could think of. Maybe
Like the ring lens or something?
Yeah, butted, because we never opened up the ring lens on this. Like, we left the rings in the block the way it got it.
Bone stock.
Bone stock.
How we got it. But she
did good. This cylinder was 140. This was like, what, 70, and then 60 and 60 or something. Let's see what the cylinder head looks like. There's the compression tester. Got stuck in there. I have to pull that out.
anything with the head?
It doesn't look bad. Definitely
It
looks
looks
oily.
stout as hell.
It definitely looks oily though.
Yeah, there's not a scratch or anything.
I don't see anything unusual except for this one has like some unusual. But it's nothing crazy. I mean, it looks pretty good. Scratch right there.
There's scratches that I cannot catch with my fingernail.
You caught with your fingernail?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's amazing to me is that we haven't no cracked sleeves in this thing.
No cracked sleeves.
27 pounds of boost.
27 pounds of booze. 11.3, 127 miles an hour.
It did a bunch of passes in the 11s.
In Vegas elevation.
That's true. We're in Vegas, so it's a lot harder to.
It's about like 4,000 feet elevation, like 35 to 4,000.
In the DA,
It's on sea level.
Not great.
Check the miles an hour. Check anywhere else in Cali, sea level, Florida. You already know. You already know, but there is no
visible damage. I mean, as far
visible.
as
You guys are seeing this.
like a huge, you know, like I was expecting like maybe like the head gasket completely being like, you know, destroyed or
right,
or a piston being melted or maybe the valves. I mean, you know, it's pretty amazing that this thing is actually.
She did what she had to do. She held.
Oh
this
man,
is so crazy. Like literally, we could just throw some rings in this thing. Cross our fingers.
Like, I'm not really thinking head gasket because the pan is still black. It's not milky at all.
Yeah,
and
it should be like.
there was a little milky on top of the bolts, but it could have been just condensation. You know, I mean, the head gasket doesn't look bad.
Crazy.
I don't see anything like major.
Look at that freaking widow. The widow. Look at that tune. Look at that tuning. No dyno tune, guys.
on the fly tuning.
On the fly tuning. Look at that.
I don't see anything like really. Like obviously you see a bunch of copper spray on
Do you
it.
guys see anything? Let us know in the comments. This is the power of LS motors. They tell us not to rev past 7,500 RPM. We revved it to 8. They said the rod bolts are weak. You're gonna break. You're gonna spin a bearing. It can't handle more than 15 pounds of boost. We went to 27. I said a lot of things. This thing is just straight surprise. Like this car is straight. Like the Widow is straight up surprising. Like the people who have been keeping track. We're showing you, like, we didn't do anything special. It wasn't built. We did exactly what we said we were gonna do.
I got a feeling that maybe the ring lines were broken. Maybe.
Maybe.
It's the only thing that would make sense on why it smokes so much. I don't think the valve seats or the valve seals.
That bad where
Pours
a whole bunch of oil in.
pouring oil through the valves. I don't, honestly, I can't see that happening. But I mean, it's a possibility. we'll check that. But I think I'm gonna do this first, and I also want to see what how the bearings look. I want to see if the bearings.
You
like,
see with this motor has like over 150,000 miles.
Yeah, dude, like 200,000 to be honest, because Justin, my roommate, Hawkeye, bought this motor from a dude, and he had it in his Integra, and I think the car had 150,000 miles, and it wasn't the original motor on that car, so you can only imagine. And then you look at the block. I mean, the block tells you everything.
It looks busted up. So
paid $100 for it. So
woohoo!
best $100 you ever spent.
Best. This engine is stout as hell.
This is supposed to be the cheapest,
right? You gotta reuse everything.
Yeah.
Ho 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 ho.
Ho 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 ho. Yeah. What? I think at 8,000 RPM.
What's that?
Some bearing material.
It's all good.
It's either bearing material. Yeah, it's bearing material.
It's all good.
See, this motor has definitely has over 200,000 miles.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, that thing spins like a charm.
Anything look really super overheated?
That's what I was looking for. See if any discoloration on any of the rods, but it actually. Let me grab a 19 and turn the crank.
Dude.
It actually looks pretty good.
There we go.
Cap off.
Let's look at these bearings.
See what these things look like. I mean, judging by the fact the oil.
They're okay. They're good. She's good.
Okay, they're good.
She's freaking Terminator. There we go.
Wow. So what is it? The main bearings are no bueno? Because these bearings
look brand new.
Still look brand new.
Put that in the light. Hold on, come on.
This is hilarious.
Look at that thing.
That's so crazy.
Those are nicer than the GSR we just built.
Yeah. Seriously.
My gosh.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, these bearings don't look better. Oh man. I hope we're not making a mistake of pulling this thing apart.
She was like, I'm fine.
I'm fine, leave me alone. Look at that bearing. I mean, there's a little bit of wear right here.
I mean, come on.
But, I mean, really, it's not horrible. It's actually pretty... I think you can see the wear right here on these sides. But that's not a big deal.
That must have been the first 150,000 miles on this thing.
I swear, if there's nothing wrong with these pistons, I'm going to put these bearings right back in. Alright guys, so we officially figured out what went wrong with the Pink Widow. Kind of what we thought. I thought it was maybe the piston rings breaking, but it was actually a little bit more severe than that. So let me go ahead and show you. I'm going to take these rings out.
So the rings didn't break.
The rings actually are still intact. Let me take this ring out. Show you what happened. Oh, nope, there you go. So the ring land actually
broken. Ring land.
So it broke the actual piston. This usually happens when you don't gap these rings big enough and they tap and then they slip off each other and break.
They break loose.
So this is cylinder number 4.
Hold on, hold still. Whoa, chunk of dunk.
Chunk.
So this piece came from there. Boop.
So this is cylinder number 4. This is cylinder number 1.
Cylinder number 1.
Buzz. Okay, let's keep going. This is cylinder number 3, I believe.
Cylinder number 3.
And then you guys gotta understand too, the motor was still running when
yeah, it was still.
We went 1150 with the motor like this.
The last run was 1150.
Look at it.
Yep.
Another one.
Dude,
it destroyed. Look. Well, you guys get the idea. That one's broken, and the last cylinder. Let's see how bad this one is. But this is like expected. This is a stock cast piston. We didn't take it apart and, you know, put more gap in the rings because we figured, you know, $100 block.
Well,
no,
why would?
No biggie.
Dude, no biggie. $100 block? Why?
No biggie.
World's cheapest, man.
World's cheapest.
We took the car to $8 grand all day. Nothing.
I mean, this is probably the worst looking bearing, but I mean, come on, you guys can't really.
Yeah, these bearings are amaze balls.
I would have thought maybe this thing would have ejectocito cause a rod, you know, like these rods don't even look bent. Or do they? They look pretty straight to me.
No, they look good. But they broke because it's straight like power. It wasn't like.
Well, it was a little combination of a lot of boost and
Sending it, bro.
And the ring's not being
Freaking sending it. That's what.
I'm looking for a bent rod, and none of these rods.
Nah, bro. Stout. Good for freaking 11.3.
11.3, you know, and
127 miles an hour.
a lot of you guys too, like with this is supposed to be a race car, you know, like you take this thing to the track, you don't daily this thing, so stuff like this is just, you know, part of the racing game. I mean, $100.
$100, $100 short block, over 100,000 miles on it.
Way over 100,000 miles on it. No oil changes, like whoever had this thing.
Yeah, look how freaking terrible it
changed
looked.
The oil.
But she held and she did her thing.
She did great. I mean, I can't complain.
Can't complain. Anyway, guys, let us know in the comment section below what we should do now. Should we just throw another short block in it because we found a problem. It was the ringlings and the pistons. Should we just throw another short block in here, try to send it, hit our goal, or should we go China build and just one up it? Because we know it's going to go 10s with the China build. Should we go for 9s? Should we just surpass?
The 10s?
We just surpass? Because I mean,
we could have done this another way. We could have. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are out there saying, you know, we could have done GSR block and all that, but we were intent on trying to do it the cheapest possible way. And an LS and B20 blocks are way easier to find.
Yeah, no sponsorship, nothing. Just straight up out of the junkyard, Craigslist, eBay, Chinese parts. And we sending it. So let us know in the comment section below. Please like, please subscribe so we can know what you want us to do, and we'll do it. All right, guys. Peace.